Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Advanced Wars Days of Ruin Tiny Wars replay. Spawn on the south side as the purple Caulder, we got Inconspicuous. Spawn on the north side as a dark gray Forsythe, we got Plague. Caulder has been reworked from the cartridge counterpart. I generally would say he probably deserves a minus since he's greatly nerfed from the cartridge counterpart for good reasons. Standard boarding cost, 2 radius, no expansion, no energy, and only for his CO zone, we got plus 25%, and 2 health recovery, though it does cost funding. Caulder, of course, is unchanged to the cartridge counterpart, has standard boarding cost, 5 radius, no expansion, no energy, and provides all units plus 20, so he has 5 less, no health recovery, but a massively larger radius. This map is a fog war map, 2 base, 1 airport. Also 1 temporary airport that both players can claim. Very nice to actually have. Temporary airports was such a good addition in Days of Ruin. And since a lot of maps now offering captured and neutral temporary airports, means they can push forward resupply points or aircraft a bit more aggressively. It really is a good design. We have a bike and infantry unit there. Caulder could go for a bike infantry as well this turn. And does. And double bike that turn. Caulder switches for 6,000 as well. Which goes for infantry, so saving up some monies. Goes for recon, so did not save some monies. It's going to seal the recon? Probably not, but then again, both these players can go for a seal unit that's not in a super powerful unit. So sealing a recon is actually not too terrible of an idea, honestly. Does not seal the recon. Trying to reconnoiter area, does take a trap, interrupts the zone capture to interrupt the capture of the comm tower. Very nice. Caulder does have his comm tower, so he has +5 advantage. Send some hits in return. Yeah, I think actually Caulder should have sealed the recon this current raid. Wouldn't repair that stuff, but we'll be able to get some good damage to going. This has 10 capture progress remaining since it did attack. Artillery and tank hits the CO unit, but luckily the CO unit is a bit more expendable. We get on top of the mountain for a little bit extra defense. Battlecopter, infantry, and infantry takes out that unit. Artillery heading up north to protect the comm tower, and he does seal this tank over here. That will provide him quite a bit of pressure. We've got anti-air and infantry. So I catch the unit there. Can get a booster strike from this shore tower, which actually would be better than taking a shot from the planes to provide him +20. And this will just provide him +0, +10. Takes out the unit there. There's the comm tower may be captured. Actually, there's a path to it. You have to brave one of these 2 hiding spots here, but he has good vision next to it. He probably has a good idea there's something not there due to units traversing past it. So you can interrupt the capture. The bike can also be struck as well. Get a shot there. It's trying to capture the comm tower. Takes 4 turns. Gets the unit there. Hits the comm tower unit. Anti-air push up north to the seaport. And he tries to capture as well. Double tank. Takes out the unit there. Takes out that unit there. Nothing to spot the artillery for the battlecopter. Just get a regular shot there. So the artillery is out of range. However, the battlecopter can easily be shot down, and then this infantry unit can take another shot against the comm tower unit. It has 4 capture progress remaining, so it needs to do at least 3 damage, which is very likely with this full health infantry. You could probably sack the 2 health infantry, or just Actually, having to scout around wouldn't be half bad. Let the India take out the battlecopter. Take out the CO unit. 11 capture progress remaining. Does take out that anti-battlecopter. These at 1% health. Rocket and infantry. There's 11 capture progress here. Next turn will be restored to 6, so there'll be 2 turns to capture up the comm tower. CO's the bike there for his massive radius. And does join the captures down to 3 capture progress. Tank does strike the anti-airs. Looks like this comm tower will be captured this turn. Well, he's a little bit dead, so yeah, it's a little bit hard for him to move around nowadays. So is Caulder. Most of the COs in the game actually dies. But here is a little bit of fresh breath of fresh air, because most of the other Advanced Wars, the only COs that died is Sturm and Von Bolt, right? Though Adder and Flak did sort of go missing. Interior Artillery and T-Copter. T-Copter's interesting. Comm tower has been captured. This one will be fully captured next turn as well, so both players have one comm tower soon. Does hit the artillery there, spots the rocket. And the Caulder's command tank here can get a great shot on stuff. Battlecopter, infantry, and tank. Capture the comm tower first, very important. It's a common mistake, both for veteran and newbies, to forget to capture the comm tower first. It's good hits there. Max efficiency does give him the extra life, and then he still took it. So mech battlecopter. Artillery nails the anti-air. Do have another anti-air on the HQ. We got another rocket. Mech. Rocket strikes the infantry unit there. And Caulder's not being too aggressive, which is probably a good thing. Though that 8 health infantry is going to be shelled. Mech battlecopter. And artillery. Insert for 98,000. Caulder starts with 91, so he's slightly behind. When it comes to properties, both players have 19, so overall the game's getting to a bit of a point of a stalemate. Both players have medium tanks, both players have rockets. Interrupts the capture, takes out that infantry unit. The rocket is in range of the artillery, but maybe out of vision range. The veteran rocket is down to 2 ammo, mech, flare, and battlecopter. Both players not captured up their temporary airport, so that's remaining despicably neutral. Hits the artillery there with a good shot. The rockets run low on ammo, down to 2 ammo. We do have now bike and tank. Third battlecopter by Forsythe. Caulder currently just has 2. 2 anti-airs as well. Anti-air infantry. At this rate, with our castle vision, it wouldn't be half bad idea for Caulder to go for a missile. Both players front shifting over here. Recon got a pretty good recon run. Drove down the road, floored it, drove it like if he stole it. And see, it's not a whole lot there, so a battlecopter wouldn't be half bad to send up north. In fact, he is making an advance up north as well. Mech's trying to flip a city. And he does have adequate forces here. Artillery, mechs. Pulls back the mech there to the mountain. Maybe better keep on city to forward the extra bit of health regen. Mechs, Forsythe mechs are charging way forward first. Actually, Forsythe got pretty lucky that there was nothing hiding that ruins. But right now, there's an A-tier and 2 battle coppers out of vision range. Medium tank artillery. It's battlecopter. Artillery gets a good shot there on the tank. Finish off the unit to capture that property. T-Cop heading up north, and Caulder's also captured the column tower. Getting both column towers can be very nice. Battlecopters charging way forward. Of course, there's some anti-airs and other battlecopters in the region. At its current rate, Duster wouldn't be half bad. Battlecopter, tank, and bike. Hits the artillery twice. Hits the anti-air. Mechs are in range. Hits a mech there. Hits the unit capturing the column tower. And did take 3 points damage, so the Caulder's 2 health recovery were not allowed to capture it next turn. Forsythe is blitzing down south. And I just realized the recon's actually sitting on top of the airport, so the airport's about locked down. Capture properties, going for multiple properties there. Pulls back the anti-air. Caulder's tank does need to get over here, I would say. Rocket fires another shot down to 0 ammo. He may want to go for a rig here. That will get, he will be in range of getting resupplied. Yeah, definitely go for a rig, I would say. Goes for anti-air, so the rocket's out of ammo, and it needs ammo, I would say. I think a rig will result in more pressure being applied with a single rocket than going for the anti-air. 1 health tank does spot the 1 health battlecopter. The 1 health tank is actually 6% health. The battlecopter's at 10% health. Takes out the rocket, so never mind. Guess it was a good thing he didn't go with the rig. Forsythe is serve 128, Caulder's for serve 88. He does have both comm towers for this turn. Battlecopter did defeat the tank. War tank and infantry. Hits the medium tank twice. Medium tank and rocket. Great shots there. Does take out battlecopter. Takes out another. Oh, does not take out that battlecopter. Does take out the battlecopter, the 1 health battlecopter. That 1 health battlecopter is now secure 2 kills. At 1 health. Anti-air tank. Caulder also has 1 extra profit or 2 extra profits in his opponent. Good shot then the anti-air. The war tank has not been spotted just yet, so we'll be able to get a good first strike on this medium tank here, I would say. Just may want to have this command tank push forward. Oh, hits the artillery. Hits the medium tank there, the 5 health one. Of course, the rocket is in vision range. Does push for the artillery to hit it. Flare takes some hits. The rocket is in range for this tank. It will be braving a tile there. It does get it. Goes for it, which is probably a good idea. It was a good idea. Caulder's tank is taking some hits there. Caulder's tank does get knocked down out. He can seal the rocket, anti-air or bike next turn. Battlecopter hits the war tank, getting a good amount of damage there. Bike, anti-air. Artillery gets a good strike on the medium tank. Battlecopter, artillery, and infantry. Oh, Caulder's anti-air takes a bit of a shot from 1 health artillery, getting 0 damage. He actually got about 6% damage onto it. The war tank will be healed off by 2 health as well as 1 of the tanks. Good shot there on the medium tank. War tank strikes the medium tank. Mech finish off the medium tank. Another artillery infantry forward. Tank hits the mech. Anti-air hits the mech. Hits the artillery, tank, and mech. Most of the anti-air will go down. He's probably going to seal the tank next turn. It's good hits there. Though Caulder's war tank is still pretty healthy. He could push forward with CO tank, or soon to be CO tank, and at least get the rocket buffed, which will be able to range the medium tank. Yep. Looks like the ore may only be able to use to hit the. Oh, falls back over here. Rocket does get that unit there, and not being too aggressive at the moment. Probably a good idea. Mortal Prophecy over here has been captured. Caulder's at 22,000 for 17. Oh, and Forsythe does go, or Caulder does go ahead and resign. This is grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.